सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject for morning satsang Vitarka, the ultimate reasoning. The 84th Sutra in Patanjali Sutras, in chapter 2, 33rd verse. Vitarka badane pratipaksha bhavanam. Let us enter into the sutra. Swami Vivekananda translates the sutra as, when thoughts obstructive to yoga arise, contrary thoughts should be employed. Swami Prabhavananda translates the sutra as, to be free from thoughts that distract one from yoga, thoughts of an opposite kind must be cultivated. Swami Satchidananda translates as, when disturbed by negative thoughts, opposite, positive ones should be thought of. This is Pratipaksha Bhavana. Here the word Vitarka has to be understood in a different way. The word is used with so many different meanings in so many different places. I used that word more for logic which leads you to the beyond logic, the right logic, feeling connection, the ultimate experience. Here you need to understand the sutra. Vitarka badane pratipaksha bhavanam. When thoughts obstructive to yoga arise, contrary thoughts should be employed. Pratipaksha bhavanam. Patanjali is giving us a very simple but powerful technique to make yama and niyama possible in your life. Please understand, whenever the yama or niyama is taken as a rules and regulation, your mind always deviates and doesn't want to do. Because the moment it becomes a rule, law of life, you want to resist. You say, no, how can I escape? The whole mind starts doing project planning, strategy planning. It develops all kinds of reasons. I have this pain, I have that pain, I think I am going to get fever. I may catch cold. And if I catch the cold, and if the same thing continues, it may become wheezing, then it may become asthma, then I may die. Better today I don't need to go to Padapuja. Mind always plays. That's why I told you. Understand the yama and niyama. Yama means not just law, the power of executing law. The power which executes law. So don't be just a person below the law. Be the being which executes law. If you understand the yama properly, it's a wealth, power. The source, you will stay in the source from where the laws are executed. In the whole world, there are only two ways. People again and again ask me, Swamiji, why this universe? Why all these problems? Why all this? I tell them you have only two options. One, go on questioning, and be a fighter and die. Or become an insider and see the grandeur of the universe and enjoy. These atheists, they go on promoting the universe does not have an independent intelligence. I tell you, no. That is why all these fellows who sincerely believe in atheism will be in deep depression. If you only preach atheism, do not believe it, you are saved. You are saved from your net which you created. You are saved from the poison which you are supplying. There are few people intelligent. They preach but don't believe. At least they are able to save themselves. I tell you, universe is independent intelligence. You are questioning or your inability to understand its grandeur logically is not going to stop it. Is not going to hinder it. Is not going to disturb it. Either you develop your logic and catch its juice, become an insider and enjoy the whole cosmos. That's what I call enlightenment. Or go on questioning, like a dog which stands in the street one corner and barks till it drops dead, seeing the elephant walking from the river. Elephant will not even know dogs are barking. Sometime by mistake elephant turns towards the direction of the dog, not to look at the dog, for some other reason. Certainly these dogs, they don't even turn back and run. They will just, they won't even have intelligence and energy to turn back. They will put their foot back, tuck, and disappear. I am telling all the atheists, come on, it is time. I am turning my eyes towards you all. Disappear into some Atala, Batala, Sutala, Talatala, some lokas. Or better disappear from all lokas. So the cosmos is free. The logic which can't grasp the independent intelligence of the cosmos is the source of atheism. I tell you, become an insider of cosmos. You will be in the source from where the laws are executed. Become Yamadharma, so that you don't need to be bothered about yamas. But till you become Yamadharma, who executes the laws, you will be tortured, suffering by the laws. Same way Niyama. It is not rules. It is raising your life to a highest coherence. As I was describing yesterday, Saucha, Santosha, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhanani. Saucha, Santosha, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhanani. When you keep the internal and external purity, you will raise yourself to highest coherence. When you keep yourself always blissful, the family in which you are living, you will raise the whole family to the highest coherence. If you have tapa, ability to bear the suffering, have tapas, ability to accept and bear the pain but not causing. Through tapas only, you will inspire the whole community. You will raise the whole community's frequency into the highest coherence. It is my tapas, the ability to bear, the tremendous patience, that is raising huge international spiritual community to the highest possible coherence. I am seeing all over the world our community, our disciples, millions of disciples are raising themselves to the highest possible coherence, just seeing the strength or tapas, ability to bear but not cause pain. Ability to bear the pain but not causing the pain. Strength. Swadhyaya means reading, understanding, and raising your intellectual capability to grasp the truth, to be in the highest possibility. If this is done, the whole civilization will be put into the highest possible coherence. That's what I am doing every day through the morning satsang. Swadhyaya. Again and again and again. Giving these great understandings. I am creating Shastradaris. Understand? Shastra Shastradaris. Not just weapon warriors. Who are having Shastra Shastra. Knowledge weapon. Shastradaris. Who embody themselves in the great spiritual understanding, constantly raising the spiritual understanding. I am helping the whole civilization to its highest possible spiritual coherence. Ultimately, Ishvara Pranidhanani, surrendering completely and relaxing into the cosmos. Even if one person relaxes into the cosmos, the whole cosmic consciousness raises to the next level. So by the Ishvara Pranidhanani, you bring the whole cosmos to the highest coherence. So, Yama and Niyama are not laws and rules. It is the source from which laws are executed and highest coherence possible in you and the cosmos. When you understand this, whenever your body and mind is not interested in following the Yama and Niyama, you will create the right thoughts. Patanjali says, Pratipaksha Bhavana. Early morning, if your body says, no, I don't want to get up, tomorrow we'll go for satsang, I'll see the discourse in the Pada Puja. Just tell yourself, this is the way you are wasting the life. I am not going to listen. Pratipaksha Bhavana, strong will, no. Jump out of bed, run to the bathroom, pour cold water on your body, be here in 2 minutes. Pratipaksha Bhavana, that is what Patanjali says. If your mind is slipping from Brahmacharya, no. This is my life. Pratipaksha Bhavana. Creating opposite thoughts and aligning yourself to the Yama and Niyama. In the initial level, this needs to be practiced again and again and again. Raising yourself. Whenever Kudarka comes, bring Vidarka back. In the initial level, spiritual practice, without this Pratipaksha Bhavana, millions waste their whole effort and just disappear. So Pratipaksha Bhavana is such basic important truth. Raising yourself to the right understanding by the right logic and right thinking. Create Vidarka to remove Kudarka. That is what Patanjali calls Pratipaksha Bhavana. So just meditate on this one truth today. Put all your mind, willpower, energy, intellect to align yourself to this Yama and Niyama. Anything against the Yama and Niyama happens in your mind, just uproot that thought. Uproot that idea and create Vidarka to Yama and Niyama. Install yourself. Establish yourself. Instill Yama and Niyama in you. Establish yourself in Yama and Niyama. Don't waste your life in unawareness and not practicing. Especially when you take master for granted, that's where these problems come. Morning, 5 o'clock, it's okay, we can go for yoga tomorrow, we can go for dhyan tomorrow, we can go for satsang tomorrow. No. Yama and Niyama is life, life breath. That is why Patanjali says, create Vidarka and remove Kudarka through the Pratipaksha Bhavana, creating opposite to the negative thoughts. Establish yourself in ultimate Vidarka. Just take this one message today and digest it. I bless you all to achieve, experience, live, express and radiate the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you.